Alone against all these droids? They don't stand a chance. Jango Fett on the job.
Hey guys, Jango Fett here, and today I want to talk about the Fallout 4 Season Pass. And I was really hesitant when I heard of all the DLCs that were coming out. The ones coming out right now, Automatron, Wasteland Workshop, Far Harbor, and more to be announced. But I managed to pick this up anyway. So let me explain why I did this and my reasoning for buying a Season Pass in the first place. Now, Season Passes, I'm not a big fan of. I've learned my lesson after Borderlands 2, and even though that was a good game, the DLC I thought was pretty mundane and the same thing over and over again, and I kind of got bored of Borderlands after that DLC, you know? It was just worthless, honestly. To me, it was. And I thought Borderlands 1's DLC was great. I thought it was fantastic, and I thought Borderlands 2 would be even better, but it just ended up being boring and I couldn't even finish it. I was just like, whatever, I just don't care anymore. But with Bethesda, I'm a big fan of that studio, really love that studio, and Fallout 4 was actually my game of the year for last year. I put 100 hours into the game, and anytime I put 100 hours into the game and I'm loving the game, then it's easily 5 out of 5, without a doubt. So with the Season Pass, I didn't buy it at first, but I learned that you had to pay like $50 later on, so the $30 value was going to run out pretty soon. So I ended up buying it for $25 on Bundle Stars. Now, like I said, Bethesda, I'm a huge fan of, and when they release DLC, they do it right, and they release huge packs of DLC. What I mean is that when they release one DLC, like I don't know, like with Skyrim, for example, they release one DLC and it's like a huge expansion to the game. It's pretty much an expansion. I don't even like to consider it DLC, honestly, but it adds so much to the game. You put dozens of hours additionally to the game, so that's why I really trust in Bethesda, because you're making me really feel like I got my investment. So I really trust Bethesda. So after first hearing about it and all the DLCs, I was really hesitant, but you know, I got to thinking, oh, it's Bethesda, they know how to do DLC right. So I ended up buying it anyway. So Automatron DLC is coming out March 2016, Wasteland Workshop April 2016, and Far Harbor is releasing May 2016, and more to be announced. So with Automatron, this DLC adds, you know, hundreds of mods, mixing limbs, armor, abilities, and weapons, like the all-new Lightning Chain Gun, and even customizing paint schemes and choosing voices. So it's an additional expansion to the game. Now, Wasteland Workshop, which is coming out in April, is pretty much Hearthstone from Skyrim. It designs and set cages, and you get additional items you can create in the game. I liked creating stuff in Fallout after like the 1 or 2 towns, but after like 3 or 4, you know, it got too much, and there ended up being like so many towns I had to take care of and babysit. It just got too much, and I hated that part about the game in Fallout 4. It was just too much, and I mean, I get it after like 2 or 3, but like 8 and 10, like that's just too much. It's too much caretaking right there, too much babysitting, honestly. So I didn't like that. But the Wasteland Workshop is pretty much this Hearthstone DLC from Skyrim, so you pretty much customize, more customization options for the Wasteland, so there's that. And then we have Far Harbor, which is much bigger than Automatron from what I'm seeing, because Automatron is actually $5 and Far Harbor is actually $25. So this one must add a huge amount of content within the game. So I thought Automatron would, but it looks like Far Harbor will do that, because you will get higher level armor and weapons, you get new faction quests, settlements, more creatures, dungeons. You get to travel to a whole new area, Maine. So this sounds really, really cool. $25, and I'm spending, you know, what, $25 on the whole pack is pretty good in my opinion. So that's pretty awesome. And plus, there's going to be more add-ons and DLC in the future, so I'm expecting maybe 2, maybe 3 big huge add-ons to the game. I would think usually Bethesda games have like 2 to 4, big expansions or add-ons to the game. That's usually their number. So that's my thoughts on to the season pass and why I'm getting it. Bethesda just never has failed me, and they've always done a great job when it comes to DLC. So I'm putting my trust towards them, and I think it's going to be worth it in the end. So let me know what your guys' take on the season pass is in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Django Fett. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.